Hey guys, welcome back to episode 17 of Hunter x Hunter. So, I have a few things I need to get out of the way first. First of all, the heat wave is still going on. Apparently this is going to be the last day of the heat wave though, so after today I should be able to start wearing normal clothes again, which is wonderful, but as of right now it's still far too warm, and if I wear full clothing I will die, so I need to stay with how I'm doing now, just for today. Secondly, I have some unfortunate news to share. You may be wondering, hey, in fact no, you won't be wondering, because yeah, by the time this episode gets uploaded you'll have already seen the update that I'll have to put at the end of episode 12. So yeah, for anyone who skipped episode 12, maybe the discussion of episode 12 or something like that, I'll update you here as well. I'll have to put an update at the end of that episode as well now that I think about it. But yeah, I fucked up. Basically what happened, I assume I explained the story at the end of episode 12 anyway, so I won't go into too much detail here. Basically, I was watching the episode, I was discussing it, I think, and then something happened outside. I muted my mic out of instinct because I use this mic for my recording, but I also use it far more often for playing with friends online or stuff like that, so it's just my instinct to mute the mic when I get up to do something else, right? It's just instinct. So I mute the mic, leave, and I'm gone for a solid 20 minutes. Like, the thing I'm doing takes up a lot of time, right? Because it's to do with, like, my dogs and stuff, and I have to make sure they're all doing okay and whatnot. But yeah, I come back, it's been 20 minutes, I completely forget to turn my mic back on, and watch the next 3 episodes, sorry, with my mic muted. So, yeah. I fucked up, there's no other way to say it. I made a really stupid mistake and lost 3 really good episodes. There's no way to save them. The audio is just gone. There is no alternative audio source. It's just there's no audio. Technically the video is still there, so I suppose if you really wanted me to, I guess I could upload just the video and maybe do like a commentary track over it or something in post where I'm like explaining how I felt and what I was saying and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, in terms of my first time voice and audio reaction, that's gone. No way of getting that back, sadly. The video's still there, so I suppose I could try and do something with that in the future, but yeah. But yeah, let's not mope around too much. Let's get into episode 17. So, I have done, over the last couple episodes, which you haven't seen, I've done a lot of theorizing and speculating. It's actually, annoyingly enough, they're probably the 3 episodes that were most discussion heavy. One of them was almost an hour long with just how much I was discussing it and theorizing. That was episode 14, I believe. Yeah, I think that was episode 14 where I went super in depth into who I thought would win and why and all that stuff. I'll try to cover that. I hopefully covered that at some point. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what I'm going to say during the episode 12 thing yet, because I haven't actually done it yet. In hindsight, I probably should have done that first. I'm kind of stupid for doing this, but I want to watch Hunter x Hunter, so... but yeah. I suppose I'll just try and throw that stuff in there as I'm watching, I guess. I remember whatever. Whatever. I'll just try to throw it in as I'm watching. But yeah, I only just woke up very recently. It's still pretty early for me, so my hair's probably messy and all that good stuff. I'm a little bit tired still, but after losing 3 episodes yesterday, I was itching to get back in and actually record some stuff finally, because I lost the last 3, and I want to make up for it by recording a lot today. So yeah. The only thing that keeps me from going too annoyed with myself is the fact that it's still the early episodes, you know, like the show's gonna get better, there's gonna be better episodes, and yeah, I may have lost 3 really solid episodes worth of reactions, but you know, I've still got like 130 or so episodes left, and there's bound to be tons of amazing episodes there, and I'm just gonna make sure I pick up the slack for those and don't fuck up with those. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the episode. Alright, so okay. That was a very fast episode, it felt like. Like that I felt like that was 2 minutes long. But yeah, I'm glad that we got to see that Killua isn't just killing everyone, you know, like Hisoka is, because Hisoka is just like it's almost like he'll just kill people because, well, it's 5 o'clock, it's my murder time, you know? Like that, it just seems like he just does it for fun. But Killua, he has killed people before, like, no doubt about that. But where we're seeing here, he's not the kind to just, unless he's in like a really terrible mood, I guess, he's not the person to just kill people because, well, you're in my way, so I might as well kill you. You know, he was able to do that without killing any of the three brothers, which is good. I like that. And the ninja guy. So the ninja guy was following one of the brothers, and the brothers were following Killua. Well, one of the brothers was following Killua, that is. But yeah, I already theorized about that a couple episodes ago. My theory was, the theory I had a couple episodes ago was that Gon would get Hisoka's badge, but then would lose it. No. My theory was, well, actually, I theorized that Kurapika would trade with Hisoka with the badge that he got from the other guy, the monkey guy, which turned out to be correct, right? I was correct in that theory. But I had a second theory, which was if Hisoka turned down the deal, he would steal the badges and leave with them, right? For some reason, he wouldn't kill them. I don't know why, but I guess he would just take the badge and leave. And Gon would sacrifice his opportunity to steal Hisoka's badge in order to save his friend's badge, to save Kurapika's badge. So like, Gon would have the opportunity to steal his badge and get his win, but he would miss out. But he would give up on that opportunity in order to take Kurapika's badge back from Hisoka, right? And then Killua would face the three brothers, take all three of their badges, and then would go and get his target's badge, so that he would have 9 points, and then he would meet up with the group and be like, oh, hey, Gon, you didn't get your target's badge? Well, that's okay, because I got these 3 badges from these 3 brothers who were following me here. And then they would all have enough points except for Lirio, who would then go and get his target, and it'd all be nice and tied up in a little neat bow, right? That was my theory. And I was incorrect about it, but I was correct in the idea that Killua would be going after the 3 brothers, right? And obviously you didn't get to see me making all these theories. You're just going to have to trust that I'm telling the truth here. But yeah, I was thinking that he would probably go after the 3 brothers, which makes sense. And I was wrong. I could have sworn that 199 was the ninja guy. I could have sworn it was Hanzo. I could have sworn it was Hanzo that was 199. I guess maybe he was 299 or something, or maybe he was just 99. No, because Killua was 99. Damn, but yeah, whatever. Hanzo was good. He didn't notice the sleight of hand from Killua, which was very smart. Killua is extremely resourceful. Not only did he avoid a potential another fight by getting rid of the spare badges, but also on top of getting rid of the badges to avoid more conflict, he also swapped the badges subtly in his hand so that Hanzo would be sent after the wrong one. So yeah, he was very smart there. But other than getting tricked by that sleight of hand, which, I mean, to be fair, anyone would be tricked by that. You know, like, literally anyone would fall for that, except for, like, a sleight of hand master who knows all the tricks, I guess. But even then, they wouldn't be able to see it from that distance, surely. But Hanzo was looking really fast. He was, like, flying through the tree tops almost. Like, he was really good looking there. I wonder what level he's at, because as I mentioned, he was the 3rd to leave. You know, Hisoka was first. I'm talking about phase 3 here. Hisoka was first, followed by Pinhead Guy. By the way, that reveal in a couple episodes of Pinhead Guy taking his pins out and like shapeshifting, that freaked me the fuck out. I was shocked by that. But yeah, and then Hanzo was 3rd, right? And of course, all the phases in phase 3, all the tests were all different per person, right? Like, Killua, for example, I would say is stronger than Monkey Guy, but he took longer to get through his tests just due to circumstance, right? And we see also that he was definitely stronger than all 3 of the brothers combined, and they got through their tests quicker as well. So the speed at which you get through the tests isn't everything, because the tests are different from person to person, right? Hanzo might have gotten easier tests than someone else, right? So it's not a 100% foolproof method of measuring their strength, but I think just from a storytelling perspective, I think the reason they're having Hanzo come 3rd is just to show that he is like on that level. He's really good as well. Even if you could argue like, well, the tests are all different, so blah 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 blah. Yeah, that is true. If you look at it from an in-world perspective, I'm trying to look at it from a storytelling perspective, right? From a storytelling perspective, it would make sense that the reason that he arrived third was to tell the audience, hey, don't sleep on this guy, he's really good as well, even if he is kind of comic relief, he is still really solid. And then we moved on to, Lirio, bit with Lirio and Kurapika and Gon. I'm glad that Gon is getting to be a bit useful now, because in the last episode he obviously didn't have the best time. He did so well. He did so well in stealing Hizuka's badge, and then it all just fucking crumbled down. And he got the badge, but it was just in a humiliating way, where he had to literally have it be given, like, he didn't have it given to him because he never got it stolen off of him, I don't think. But yeah, he didn't have it stolen off of him, so he didn't need to have it given to him. But you get what I mean, right? Like, he was allowed to have the badge by Hizuka, which for him would just be humiliating. Like, you know, there's a very big difference between succeeding because you beat your opponent and succeeding because your opponent allowed you to beat them, right? There's a very big difference between those two things. So I'm glad that Gon now is being able to kind of, you know, be useful again and get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I'm happy about that. And now, so it seems as though the chemical girl, maybe the snake guy was the chemical girl's target, maybe. So she tracked him down here and killed him with chemicals or something. But he had already set a trap and now she's trapped in there. The other possibility is that the snakes killed him, but I don't see why that would happen. I mean, if he's literally a snake charmer, it would be kind of weird for that to happen. But yeah, I feel like that would make sense if he died because of her chemicals, but now she's trapped in here. But yeah, Killua would definitely be a good choice for this, right? Like, Killua would be a good choice for this situation because he's immune to poisons, right? So he could just... I mean, it would suck getting bitten by all the snakes, definitely, but, I mean, it's Killua, you know? He's a tough boy, you know, I'm sure he can handle it, and he's immune to poison, so... he could go in there with his sharp hands, cut up all the snakes, he'd take a few bites, sure, but he wouldn't die from it. He wouldn't get, like, poisoned by it, you know? He would be I feel like he would be the best person in this situation. As for how they're going to get out... Can't the chemical girl use her chemicals? I mean, again, we don't really know the extent of it. She doesn't seem to have any equipment on her, so we don't know what her chemical warfare is. But, so I guess I'm going under the assumption that she even has the ability to use her chemical warfare. But if she does, then wouldn't they be useful? I guess, maybe it's because she needs to be out in the open air, because if she uses them in here, she's going to be affected by them as well. That would make sense. Like, if she uses them to kill the snakes, all those chemicals are going to be in the air with her in this tight cave. That would make sense. I could understand that being the case. And it seems as though Lirio is trying to prove himself now. You know, because he's the one who fucked up and lost them 50 hours during Phase 3, and they almost lost because of that. And he's also the one who's constantly needing to be saved and constantly... You know, he's almost like the damsel in distress, right? But he's capable, you know, he's made it this far. He's a very capable, skilled person, but he's constantly needing to be saved and helped out. And I can understand that from his perspective now, he's wanting to prove, not even necessarily to everyone else, but he just needs to prove to himself that he is capable, he does deserve to be here, and he's not just here because he's been carried here by his teammates, right? And he didn't get the chance to prove that this episode, but I feel like he's going to get that opportunity soon. Or in the future at some point. I feel like there's going to be a situation in which all the chips are down, the House of Cards has collapsed, but Lirio steps up and is able to really prove himself. Because I feel like otherwise he's going to develop this complex where he's like, am I actually deserving of being where I am, or am I only here because I've been carried here by my teammates? You know, am I no better than the fucking rookie crusher Tompa for being carried all the way here, you know? And I like Lirio. I think right now Gon and Killua are my favourites because I love how just pure Gon is. There's not a mean bone in his body right now anyway. I mean, maybe that'll change as it develops. But as of right now, he seems to just be a completely pure, kind-hearted, nothing wrong with him at all boy, you know? He just like the Goku type, right? We have seen inklings of him being not as, like, pure and ridiculously selfless as Goku, you know? We have seen it in situations where that has happened, and like how he reacts to Killua killing people, he doesn't even seem to be bothered at all about it, no matter how brutal it is. But yeah, I just enjoy Gon's ridiculous purity and just how light-hearted and funny he is. And with Killua, it's the opposite. I like how he has like two modes to him. He has this sweet, innocent child mode, and then this just ruthless killer mode. And I like the juxtaposition of those two things. So ironically, I like them for completely opposite reasons. You know, Gon fulfills the part of me that loves sweet, innocent, lovely characters, and Killua fulfills the part of me that likes fucking murderous killer characters, you know? Even though Gon clearly isn't ridiculously murderous like Hisoka is, because he didn't bother killing the three brothers, right? He could have easily killed them, but he didn't. But I like Lirio as well. Even though Gon and Killua are my number ones right now, I like Lirio a lot. I would say Kurapika currently is my least favourite of the main four. But that's not saying much, right? I still like him. Don't get me wrong, I still like him a lot. But it's just that I really like Gon and Killua, and I really like Lirio. So when I say that Kurapika is my least favourite, that doesn't mean I like him any less than I've always liked him. I really like Kurapika. It's just that Lirio and Gon and Killua have really grown on me to the point they've like kind of, you know, they've gone up to the number 1 and 2 spots. So I still really like Kurapika, but if I had to choose my least favourite of the group, it would be him. And I do mean least favourite in the most literal term. He is still one of my favourites in the show. He is just literally my least favourite, but he still counts among the favourites category at the moment. But yeah, speaking of people who have been eliminated, let's try to think. We know that, let's think. Snake Guy is out. The three brothers are out. The hunter guy is out. We know a lot of people are out. There was 25 people going into this? Let's try and think. 25 people. So we've got our 4 main guys. So that brings it down to 21, right? Gon, Kurapika, Lirio, and Killua, right? 4 main guys. Originally, this is the speculation I had originally. My original speculation was that Gon, Killua, Lirio, Kurapika would make it through, along with Hisoka and the Pinhead guy. Then Sniper Girl would make it through. The Snake Charmer, the Monkey guy, and Hanzo the Ninja. That was my original speculation. I eliminated a lot of other characters for varying reasons. I had like a whole section in my episode 14 reaction where I like went through all the characters and explained why I did or didn't think they'd make it. I was talking about how the monkey guy could use his monkey to like grab badges from a distance, and that's why he would do really well. And similar things with the Snake Charmer. I was talking about how the three brothers, if we were to get a limited amount, let's say only 10 people make it to phase 3, it would be very unlikely for the brothers to be among that, because then they take up like a whole fucking chunk of the final selection, right? So I felt it would be unlikely for them to make it through because they would take up a huge chunk of the characters if they did. And because they're kind of, even though they're 3 separate people, they're kind of being presented as one character, right? They are 3 separate characters, but they are one entity, right? They are the 3 brothers. They are one entity within like the story. And so if one of them gets eliminated, all of them get eliminated, right? The exception being the potential situation in which Killua maybe killed one of them or 2 of them, and the final one was able to get through and seek revenge, right? That would be the one exception to that. But yeah, they were gone, and as expected, they are gone. But yeah, so let's think. Who's left? Let's think. So our 4 are in. So let's think. 25. Let's think of who's eliminated. The Sniper Girl, the 3 brothers. The Snake Charmer, obviously. That guy at the beginning who got shot with the arrow. The Hunter guy, he's gone. The Monkey guy and what's his face? The Rookie Crusher, him. Who else? Oh, the guy that's Hisoka killed in the last episode, the guy he killed. That leaves us with 15 people left. Out of those 15 people, we've got the main quads, the main 4 people. Hisoka, Pinhead, Hanzo, the small hunter guy, the one with like the blonde hair, this poison girl, the ninja guy. I don't know if I've mentioned him yet in this list. I think I didn't. So him, and then there's 5 more people. Who are the other 5? I can't remember. Oh, the martial arts master would be one. Yeah. So there's only like, oh, and then the guy with like the blue hair that we haven't really seen so much so far. He's still in it as far as we're aware. So yeah, for the most part, we kind of know the identities. There's only we know the identities of basically everyone who's left in for the most part, right? I can't remember off the top of my head who the last couple would be, but yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I will have time for one more episode before I go off to have my tea. And by tea, I mean the meal tea, not the drink tea. And then I'll take a break to eat, and then I'll get back and start watching again. I'm starting super early today because I want to get into it. I want to watch a good few episodes because I fucked up yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna watch one more episode, take a break, and then come back and watch some more. So yeah, make sure to like the video if you liked it, of course, obviously. Subscribe if you want to see more content, because I don't know if I'm going to have a schedule because I haven't uploaded. I'm still trying to sort out Vimeo and all that. Apparently it costs a lot of fucking money to sign up for Vimeo. Apparently. So I'm going to have to save up some money and buy an account there so I can actually upload stuff properly. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have a schedule now because I haven't even had the chance to upload yet. So you might want to subscribe, because then if I don't have a schedule, you'll be notified when new episodes come up. And yeah, like I've said in the last few videos, the most important thing you can do is share the videos. Because if you share the videos, my videos get out there, they get spread around, more people find out about them, more people see them. And if I get more views and more people supporting me, then that motivates me to make more content. So it's a win-win situation. I get more views, which means I'm motivated more, which means I make more videos, which means you get more videos. So we all win. Me getting more people, getting more eyes on my channel is a win for me, and it's a win for you. It benefits us both. So it's in our best interest to work together here and grow my channel, because as my channel grows, I can make more content. So it's going to be good for both of us. But yeah, I'm going to move around to the next episode. So see you there.